you're watching Talking About. I'm Cara Kilduff.
And I'm John Griffith.
Welcome. I was engrossed in my notes. Sorry.
There's a whole lot going on in the world.
Guys, all this gorgeousness we'll be talking about
In the second half of the show.
Yeah.
So definitely stick with us. And just one kind of huge thing that's coming up is the 20th anniversary show.
Yes, next month.
Next month, July 31st, 7 p.m. right here on this channel. We are going to, well, we're putting together a bevy of guests for a spectacular 2-hour segment, and we're going to be doing some callbacks all the way to the beginning, through the years to now, and we want to share it with you. So that's July 31st at 7 o'clock right here on this channel. It's
going to be fun.
It is.
I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. It's invading my dreams. Last night I actually had a nightmare that you didn't show up, no crew showed up, no guests showed up,
No.
and I was just sitting here with this 2-hour special that I begged for, and I was like,
well, I actually, well, we'll talk about this off the air, but I have my own wish list, and I want to run it by you of potential guests that are friends of the show.
It's your 2 hours also.
I'm hoping they
but
will.
I do have
say
one.
yes.
I have one name that I can drop right now.
Tell me.
Justin Utley.
Shut up! That's who I was thinking of. That's who I. Oh, that's awesome. Good. I was thinking about him because I love him. I adore him, and I'm like, he's so cuddly.
He just reconfirmed with me the other day. I was about to send him an email, and I'm like, bing.
I was gonna message him, and guys, if you don't know Justin, and if you do know Justin, if you know Justin, you know he's amazing, amazingly talented, wonderful human being. If you don't, then you're gonna find out if you watch in July. He's awesome. I love him. I have a huge crush on him, even though I'm a big gay lady.
I have a huge crush on him too, and I'm not a big gay lady.
Oh, he's the nicest.
I'm just a big gay.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Now we get to talk about sad shit.
Oh yeah, that's South Carolina. For those who are under a rock in a cave, homebound and deaf, dumb, and blind, on June 17th in South Carolina, the psycho bastard Dylan Roof went into a church.
Don't even say his name.
Psycho bastard went into a church and shot the place up and killed 9 people.
Murdered 9 people.
Yes.
You know, it's funny because, like, you had listed here, it's ignited the controversy over the Confederate flag. How sad and deplorable is it that 9 people had to get murdered before other folks are thinking, oh, maybe we should take down this symbol of hatred? Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of too little too late, and I know that taking that flag down is symbolic, but so many other things have to change, not just that. I mean, and I've been reading stuff on the web and whatnot, mm-hmm. like people debating. I am usually able to see 2 sides of a story, mm-hmm. but with this, I don't understand. I don't understand how you could be proud of that flag, how you would want to fly that flag. I don't see the other side of it, because growing up here mm-hmm. and growing up in New England, I only knew that flag as a symbol of rebellion.
Rebellion and treason. Yeah,
and oppression, and I'm getting goosebumps now. You know this stuff drives me crazy.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta stir ourselves up because we have a powerful medium, and again, for those who are under that rock and think we're just gonna have scantily clad people dancing on tables, then not tonight. You're gonna listen to us because I have your remote.
Well, it's just why now in 2015, why now is, we should probably take this down. The fact that flag was protected by a law, mm-hmm. And I'm glad that whoever defaced that statue and spray painted Black Lives Matter, I'm glad that person did that. Mm-hmm. And what was the other thing that was done? Anyway, whoever did that, thank you.
Yeah, well, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot that kind of maybe goes overboard a little bit too. There's a tendency to overcorrect a little bit. I mean, and a lot of the stuff that people have posted on my internet timeline and whatnot, I've said that the place that this flag belongs is in a museum, a history book, and a Dukes of Hazzard rerun. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. And say what you might think, the production company that owns the licensing for Dukes of Hazzard, here's a little fluff for you, has said going forward that the flag will be removed from the General Lee. But what they don't say is, like, do you remember the recent series of commercials with Tom Wopat and John Schneider? If you look closely at the top of the car, there is no flag on that car. So it's already been removed, and they're just doing it in the merchandising now. So get over it. It's still in the old episodes, and nobody's going to blur it out of the old episodes. At least I hope not.
Right.
Because the past is what led us to where we are, and we have to learn from it.
Well, I agree with you. I agree on that point. I actually didn't think about that in my outrage. I didn't think about that yes, it would belong in a museum because it is a part of history, but I don't know. I think, something has to be said that flag just stands for so much.
Well, the Nazi flag is banned in Germany.
Yeah.
So, we're not Germany. But there's an appropriate place for it, and it's not flying over a capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Alabama, they were able to take it down like that. I don't know the different state laws. It's a states' rights thing.
Right.
Which is,
But you know what? Like, what other? There's another state that has the Confederate flag within their state flag. It's like, what are you hanging on to?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't understand. I just don't get it. What are you clinging to? You're clinging. I feel like these people are clinging to a fantasy.
And glamorizing it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that poor pastor that was murdered, his casket had to go by that flag. I was going to say something else before flag, but
double F.
Yeah, flag. And once again, this is one other thing that's being thrown into, what's going on in the country right now with Black Lives Matter, and it's like things are, they're roiling, and the change is coming. I mean, I can feel it, you can feel it, and it's, this conversation needs to be had.
Yes, very much so, and it needs to be a genuine dialogue. I mean, you and I are in agreement, and I would love to have a third person here who can reasonably discuss another point of view, and we can persuade each other and have an open, honest debate without it getting into a shouting match. And I throw that out there. I mean, anybody would be welcome as long as it's civilized. So talking about it at AOL.com, or find us on Facebook and send me a message, because I will open up the seat for anybody who presents some valid points.
Yeah, I'm open to hearing what people have to say. I mean, I have my own opinions.
You? Really? But you're a girl.
Yeah. I'm talking. Oh my God.
Let me mansplain that to you.
Oh my goodness. Why you manspread? No, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like, and I obviously was not raised in the 60s, but I feel like all this stuff happening, it's like, it's a time of upheaval, but I feel like something really positive is going to come out of all of this. And politicians, not that any of you are watching, but just in case, like, do something, take a stand, like stand up for something and stop worrying about your donors fucking paying for your stuff. Like, do something that's good.
Yeah.
Make some changes, positive changes, instead of all this bickering. Oh, you're a Republican, you're a Democrat. Nah. What the fuck? The country's going down the toilet in the meanwhile.
I think the only thing they can agree on is a pay raise for themselves.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, and then it's like the whole flag thing. It's like, of course, the haters on the other side come out also, and they're trying to tie the rainbow flag to the Confederate flag. And it's like,
why? Like, what the fuck? That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's a fundraising point. It's like, send us money so we can banish the rainbow flag.
Is it really a fundraising point?
But for some people, half the time the haters are just hating to raise money. It's like this place that denied a same-sex couple a wedding reception. Yeah, because they did that, they decided, okay, so we lost $5,000 in court, so we're just going to close off to all wedding receptions. Wedding receptions were their primary source of income, so now they're going out of business, and they're saying it's because of the gays.
That's because they're bigots and they're ignorant.
And they did it to themselves, and they got what they deserved. And somebody will probably start a GoFundMe, and they'll end up with a few $100,000.
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but like there's this street urchin that I know. I don't mean to laugh, but like, they want to start a GoFundMe to get an apartment. And I was like, but honey, what I wanted to ask was, what happened to your last apartment? And have you thought about maybe getting clean before, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you're a nice person, but I can't ask people to give you money when I know what you're going to be doing with it.
Right.
You know, like.
You have to be willing to help yourself before other people can really help you.
I don't know. I was just like, bless your heart.
Yeah, and we haven't done a recovery-themed show in a while, so maybe we should look into
yeah, we should do that maybe.
Get some experts. Yeah, toward the end of the year in the fall.
Yeah, August, September, I don't know. Fox News declined to renew Sarah Palin's contract. John wrote, ha, after that.
Which is phenomenal.
Well, I saw it, but I didn't read the article when I was looking at that stuff. Did you, like?
I perused through it because you can't take the partial term governor seriously. And people like the media keeps calling her a half-term governor. I just think, yeah, partial term just has much more an appropriate connotation because her governorship was aborted. And partial term just expresses that so much better.
That's so graphic, John. That's so wrong.
Get a big Hoover and just suck her out of the governor's bench.
Oh man, that's like everything you just said is really hitting me right now. Like boom, boom, boom. Did he really just say that? Yeah, he did. Wow.
There was also some other stuff about the change in the $10 bill.
I'm not.
Yeah, well, she was kind of polling. She was, this is stupid. Why do we need a woman?
Sarah Palin was saying that.
Yeah, and probably one of her half-drunk, monologues, tirades, whatever, and then a couple days later, in an effort to collect email addresses, well, we're going to have a little poll. What woman do you think should be on it? Should it be me? Should it be this person? It's like,
She did not mention herself.
I don't know for certain.
Oh.
I don't know for certain. But the debate and the comments that followed were all about her. And I said, it's like, I wouldn't mind having her on a $10 bill because the prerequisite for being on money is being deceased. I don't wish her dead, but I wouldn't mourn her if she was gone.
Well, that would be an interesting choice to, make our money fun. Like the Canadians and the Europeans have nice, beautiful money, and ours is just,
Well, with her intellect, we could have a color me $10 bill.
Oh my God. She's a genius.
Oh, God.
What's she going to do for money now? I don't care.
She's still got a reality show, which is where she belongs. Reality TV. It's like.
What's his name? McCain. He must.
Oh.
He must be really just kicking himself in the ass on a daily basis. Why did I pick her? Or why did my people pick her?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the two of them? Actually, I know this is like not even current, but like, can you imagine those two their first sit down having a conversation?
Hey, don't you know?
Oh my gosh, he must have been like, ugh, and walked out of the room.
It's like his PTSD would really kick in.
You are in a mood tonight. Oh my God. Yeah, he'd start twitching. I gotta get out of here.
I think it was the nightmare story was true last night, so maybe I just didn't get a hell of a lot of sleep and I'm kind of punchy. Plus, it's like I have like a whole series of appointments with people with ologists and ist at the end of their names this week. Just nothing serious going on. It's just all these little things that I don't want to become serious. So, yeah, someone stuck a camera up my nose yesterday.
Ugh.
Actually, no, that was the day before yesterday. Your favorite podiatrist was yesterday.
Oh, Dr. Patel,
yes.
How are you? Oh.
So he always says hello and he sends a hug.
Oh.
And we're going to have him back at the end of the year also with some nice graphic photos to make you squirm.
No. Guys, if any of you watch that show,
He's a really good podiatrist, but he's
awesome. He's so
photos.
Nice. I really liked. I'm glad he's going to come back.
Yeah.
We're Facebook friends. Sometimes I comment on his stuff.
Yay.
That's a sign of real friendship.
Yeah. Commenting and liking, yes, with the occasional poke.
I don't poke anymore.
Yeah, I poke once a month.
You do?
Yeah.
That sounds so dirty. That's why we don't do that stuff anymore, because it sounds nasty.
There was an online sketch. Say, what if your online behavior was your behavior in reality? And it was this guy, poke, 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 poke,
You get punched.
like, poke,
You get punched if you did that.
which is pretty much how the sketch ended.
Oh God.
Ah,
What are you doing for Pride?
weather permitting, I'm just gonna go and
Can the audience see? I'm sorry, those lights, those rainbow
yeah,
lights.
in,
Oh,
in the
okay.
white shot. So it's happy, and that's our lighting guru Renee who took care of that. And
Nice job, Renee. That looks
yeah,
dope.
yeah, no,
Happy Pride. All right, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
we
you.
like Renee. He's
What
he's a conservative, but we still like
He
him.
is?
Yeah.
You are? But you're so cool. He's like, I'm talking to Oz right now. Like he can't even see. He can see me through the cameras. But Renee, you're awesome.
And now you have an extreme close up of your nose.
Well, see, no, Renee is proof that conservatives aren't all idiots. Whatever. We'll talk later, Renee. I
We'll
love you.
convert you.
No.
I've been trying for years. It's not gonna happen.
God.
But
Salt of the earth. What are you doing for Pride? Sorry.
probably just gonna go and observe some of the marching festivities. And
I'm gonna observe. That sounds so creepy. I want to put on a baseball hat and sunglasses.
I think somebody at the day job today asked me what I was doing this weekend. I said, well, I'm working Sunday and working Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably just go and stare at Fifth Avenue. And he said, "What? You just gonna? I hope there's a parade because if you're just gonna stand there and stare at the ground, it's gonna be kind of creepy."
Well,
I said, "Well, some people like rock."
I haven't decided if I'm gonna go to the parade or not. Like I have a show, well tonight, and then this right now, and then tomorrow I have a show at Theater Under St. Mark's. The name of the show is called Queerly Misfits. It's
Okay.
gonna be. Do you remember Molly Equality Dykeman, Andrea Alton? It's a character she does.
Okay.
Hilarious. Anyway, it's going to be like a variety show with Molly, and I'm super looking forward to that. And then Saturday, I'm doing the Queer Com at the Pitt Theater, and I have a show at 5 o'clock. So if you're, I'm pushing it as, if you before you get shit-faced or go to your Saturday AA meeting or
Or both.
the Dyke March, come to my show and maybe giggle. But yeah, so it's
Yeah,
going to be
definitely.
busy, and then Sunday just.
Chill out. And
Yeah.
relax. I mean, it's a 5-hour parade.
It's too
Manhattan.
long.
It is.
It makes me feel like I'm getting old because I'm just like, I have no attention span for this.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
I think Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Derek Jacobi are among the Grand Marshals. And yeah, anytime you can see a knight, it's just amazing.
I met Ian McKellen last year and Patrick Stewart, the Sirs, and they're awesome.
Yes, I saw Sir Ian speak last week at an event, and he actually hung out and mingled for a short while afterward, and shook a few hands and smiled and got his adoring I love you, I love you, I love you, I worship you. But he was really cool.
When I met him, we were talking shit, and it was fun.
You should have invited him.
There was no opportunity. It was after.
I know.
when they were doing Waiting for Godot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really cool. They were awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they took a whole series of funny pictures all around the city when they were doing that. So if you Google Ian and Patrick around Manhattan, you'd probably find all that stuff.
Two very lovely gentlemen.
Yes. So that's
Very lovely. Why is it that June is Pride Month, but it doesn't really feel like Pride until like this week? You know, it's like the rest of this month has flown by, and it doesn't feel like oh yeah, Gay Pride, yeah, Chase Bank is telling me, but it's like this week has hit, and now I'm like, oh, it's Pride.
Yeah, I didn't do many June events. I usually go to the Queen's Parade and things like that because that's a nice short little 1-hour parade. It's easy to manage, and then you go to the street fair and have a good time, eat some funnel cake, and go home. But I didn't do that this year, so it's kind of.
The thing I hate about the Pride Parade is like there's all those fucking people downtown. Like,
Well,
you can't get through.
I learned to go to the street fair first and then go to the parade.
Oh, there you go.
So I can walk through before you're just not doing 1 inch at a time.
Oh, you know who I ran into on the train? Tim Moss.
Oh, really?
Yep. He's gonna be on the show that I'm doing tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be singing. So.
Okay, yeah, he's been getting some good notices for his singing.
So yeah, that was kind of funny. It was just like, oh hey, how are you?
And tomorrow we're going to be doing something together also.
Yes, on TGIF with Tom and Laura on B-Box Radio.
So check that out. Look, find TGIF with Tom and Laura on Facebook, and then there'll be a link to tune in tomorrow at noon. We're in the first hour of the show, but stick around for the whole show because it's a fun show. You've done it before, I haven't.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
Just like this?
Yeah, it goes by really fast. Oh.
The Supremes or Hillary?
No, Stonewall, given historical landmark status. What?
Yeah, well, it was. I cannot remember when it's obviously this week, but when the actual incidents happened a generation ago.
So crazy.
And yeah, it's like the bars. Not exactly what it was, but it's the symbol of the movement.
Yeah.
To a degree, at least the name is, and it's nice that it's been given some historical status.
Yeah. Well, I've done a bunch of shows in that space, and I don't know. There's something about that space because I've always had such a good time and have felt like insane.
And it's a nice space, but it's a teeny tiny little stage. But it's you can get a good crowd.
But then there's the space upstairs.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah, I like that place.
Because I mean, some of our guests have performed there in the past. I think that's the last person I saw there was Aris.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. So, and I'm working on him for July.
Hillary?
She did a really moving video called Equal, and it was all about being ready for same-sex marriage.
Oh, so she's taking a stand? Oh, she's not waffling like most of our politicians? Oh, that's so interesting.
Well, you know what it is. It's like Bernie being in the race is forcing her hand. And he's forcing her to move away from the center and just a little bit more to the left, where I think her mindset actually is. He's just forcing her to express it by being further to the left. So I think it's going to be a lot of people going for Bernie in the primary and Hillary in the general, because as much as I like Bernie, he's not going to make it all the way. I mean, I'd love it if his ideas got incorporated, and if what he's doing incorporates a lot of his ideas into her campaign, I think it's generally a good thing.
That's pretty ballsy, though.
Yeah.
Because Obama never really, my thoughts are evolving, and it was just like, come on, dude, you're for this.
Yeah.
We kind of know you are.
He waited until after re-election.
Yeah.
When it was safe.
Yeah. Which is all right, I understand, Barack.
Yeah, honestly.
On a first-name basis.
Hey, I call him Barry.
You do? We're not that close.
Sorry. Well, he got heckled the other day at Capitol Pride.
Yeah, what happened?
A transgender activist kind of tried to shout him down a little bit.
Rude.
I know, and he came back and said, "You're in my house. If I invite you here and you're in my house, you treat me with respect." And the person didn't back down and said, "Can we remove this person?"
Wow.
But the person who's, I can't even remember the name, they're getting some articles written about them. So it's bringing whatever issue they were trying to raise, it's raising awareness, but it wasn't, there's a time and a place, folks.
Yeah, but that's so rude.
And he's probably the most disrespected while in office, and that's just
yeah.
And I don't really get that. But
that's not right.
You've been following the Supremes?
No.
You can't hurry, love. Well, today,
our health care is protected.
Yeah, the subsidies. So it's a good thing. 6 million people aren't going to lose their subsidies, which, I mean, the subsidies decrease over time, so eventually they're going to go away. But to get people to have health care and to get people into the pool to keep the prices down, it's over big picture, in my opinion, it's a good thing. And there's just called a special opinion reading for tomorrow. So I have a feeling that's when the big marriage decision is going to come down. If they call a special one on the anniversary of the last decision,
yeah,
it's probably when it's going to come down. Plus, before, it's like right around San Francisco Pride and right before New York Pride.
Yeah.
It's like, I think RBG probably had something to do with that. Notorious RBG, who we talked a lot about last time.
I like that.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Did you see when Kate McKinnon did her on Saturday Night Live.
I saw it online after the fact.
That shit was so funny.
Well,
Ridiculous.
we need to find a connection to her and have her come on here at some point. So hopefully we can make that happen. So, Kate, if you watch, we'd love to have you on this couch.
Kate is a very busy girl right now. That's probably not going to happen.
I'm looking forward to some of the stuff that she's got in the pipeline. But hey, the invitation is out there. Just putting it out there.
Presidential clown car? Like I can't even.
These are my subject lines on.
Yeah, I can't even keep track of all the d-bags that are tossing their hats and their trucker caps in for the Republican.
Yeah, I know. It's like Trump threw his wig in last week.
So wrong.
Sorry, it may not be one, but it looks like.
He'll make it fun though. I mean,
I know.
He'll make it interesting.
Honk honk.
I just want to see what kind of crap comes out of his mouth.
And the sad thing is, it's like if he wasn't so nasty about his opinions, some of his opinions actually do make sense. But he's just such an asshat that he's not viable. Because I don't think he's far right. I think he's right of center, which is fine. I mean, I'm for a centrist who's willing to have a reasonable discussion on either side.
Yeah.
But he's not presenting himself as someone who's going to have a reasonable discussion, and he's just batshit crazy. Yeah, he's in reality star mode, and that's not what we need.
I gotta have sound bites.
Yeah. And then Jindal just threw his hat in.
Really?
Yeah.
People don't even know who you are, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be the person who's term limited out and not going to have a job in 2016.
Oh.
And Christie's probably going to be next, and he's got no chance in hell.
He has
either.
no chance.
No, as soon as he term limits out, he's going to be doing Weight Watchers commercials.
Shut up.
So that's kind
You're
of
bad.
I'm cranky today.
You are. I like it. It's hilarious.
So that's kind of where we are.
Wait, this is what Jonathan wrote. To my knowledge, there are 2 people vying for the Democratic nomination and about 436 in the Republican clown car. Well, I guess we're at the end of this half of the show.